Hey y'all, Billy Thomas here, and I've been thinking a lot about a sermon that I heard over a decade ago now by Pastor Stephen Furtick called Do You Make the Boat Better? And now in this sermon, he asked us to all imagine that every single one of us was in a boat, and that boat represents our life, our family, our work, our relationships. And when I listen to these messages, I like to try to make it personal to me. So I changed it to my life, my family, my work, my relationships. And I've been just pondering, is the boat better because I'm in it? Which then leads me to think, okay, if I'm going to take this message and apply it to my life now, 10 years later, and continue to apply it, what do I do, right? And so I came up with 3 things that I'm going to actively do in my boat, in the boat of the lives of the people around me, to try to make it better because I'm in it. So first of all, I want to work on the way that I talk to people. I want to be a builder-upper. I want to encourage people. I want to speak life. I want my words to be refreshing and full of hope. I think that my words really matter to the people around me, and I can either be an elevator or somebody that lifts people up, or I can be, sort of the doomsdayer that is looking at all the things that are wrong, being the critic, and really causing people not to want to even be around me. The next thing I really want to do for the people in my life, in my boat, is I want to be ready to serve and to help. And part of that for me means being of sound mind and having good health, right? So keeping my body in check, keeping myself ready and fit to serve. Another part of that is really having some margin in my schedule. So not being so stressed out if somebody asks me to do something for them, because I've planned for that, being intentional about it. And finally, the thing that I want to make sure that I'm doing when I'm helping or serving is having a good attitude about it. Be nothing worse than agreeing to do something but then grumbling about it the whole time I'm doing it. So when I do it, I want to do it with a smile. I want to bring energy to that activity that I'm doing and serving and helping, just so that people really feel not like they're being a burden, but like I'm there because I want to be there. Okay, third and finally, I want to be super intentional about navigating the boat. I want to make sure I'm paying attention to the direction of the boat, right? So as a follower of Jesus, one of the things I'm wanting to do is say, am I doing what God would want me to do? Is my boat basically pointed towards heaven, towards Jesus? And in doing that, I got to watch out for things that might sink the boat. Maybe a glacier, some outside influences. I got to make sure that I don't have the boat going sideways or going backwards. I got to make sure that there's not somebody in that boat trying to sink the boat. It's one of those things that, me as a leader, I've got to make sure that the boat is heading in the right direction and going to get to the destination that we want to get to. So, I hope this has been helpful to you. It's been a great chance for me to reflect on that sermon that I heard a decade ago. I'd be super interested to hear from you about maybe the ways that you feel like you would want to make your boat better. And I'd love to see that down in the comments below. Hey, this is the start of a YouTube channel that I'm going to be working on called Get Real. And it's mainly a place for me to reflect and kind of speak back the things that I feel like God's doing in my life, and just to really be real about it and maybe share that in some way that might be helpful to others. Hope God blesses you. Hope you have a great day, and I hope you get on to making your boat a better place. Take care.